Hello.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hey, everyone. It's Friday morning somewhere. It's Friday at sunset here in Tuscany.
We hired some background singers. I don't know if you can hear them. It's these birds. They go into the cypress trees at sunset and they all chirp at the same time.
Yeah, ready? Let's hear what they say. Oh, they said there's a sale.
They said it's called the Try Me Trio for 42% off. Sorry,
At $74.99.
$74.99.
Yeah, for all three pieces.
All three pieces, $74.99. You get the Everyday Cleanser, the Calming Toner, and the Bioactive Moisturizer for $74.99.
It's usually $129.97, so it is a big discount. But we realized while we were here in Tuscany, we were thinking about, I mean, obviously you can't help but just be in awe of nature here because everything is just so green and beautiful, and we're on these beautiful rolling hillsides. And if you know our brand, we are into organic, botanical, active ingredients that help with hydration and skincare and body care, and it's like feeding your face pure nutrition. So we thought, you know what, a lot of people get stuck on their skincare. So we wanted to do a Try Me kit where you could try your three most basic pieces: your cleanser, your toner, and your moisturizer. So if we can get you into these incredible products for only $74.99, which is 42% off the retail, we know you're going to see the power of nature in these products.
Yes,
and
you will.
hopefully you'll love them like we do.
Yes, you will. Yeah. So I personally, this Everyday Cleanser, you can guess how many times I use it. I'll start with this: every day. I use it every day, multiple times a day, usually about 3 times a day I use this cleanser. Sometimes 4, because I'll use it when I wake up in the morning, after I go to the gym. If I put on makeup after that, then I'll wash my face off with it, and always before bed. So I love it because it actually can take off your makeup. It's really gentle.
Yeah, you can use it on your eye makeup.
I use it on my eyes, and it takes off all my mascara, no problem. Very gentle, and it really is a great baseline cleanser. If you've never tried our brand, this is a cleanser that I think can really work for everyone. So I love it, and I do use it every day.
Yeah, and again, like, what makes this cleanser different from all the other cleansers on the market? And listen, there are a lot of good cleansers. Most cleansers, conventional cleansers, use sodium lauryl sulfate as the sudsing agent, which is a toxic chemical sudsing agent. We have had this line for over 15 years now. We've never used sodium lauryl sulfate. We use coconut cleansers, and we love the way that they thoroughly clean your skin, but they don't strip your skin.
Hi, Pat. Pat.
Come here, baby.
Pat, do you want to say hi?
Come say hi.
This cat here.
Come.
So sweet.
Yeah, okay. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. This is a sweet girl. Okay.
Oh, hi, Pat.
This is Pat.
Hi. You are so sweet. Say hi to
I don't know if
Violet.
she wants to be out.
My mom just holding the cats. Ow. Pat. Hi, sweet girl.
She likes it better when we get down there and
She doesn't like to be out. My mom, of course, would just force her on the live.
see. It's a theme.
Hi, Pat.
Suzanne used to find random cats and call
That's
them her
so
own.
true.
Yeah.
Hank.
Sweet Hank.
Yeah.
So anyway, that is our beautiful everyday cleanser. It also has, it's antioxidant rich. It has Brazilian pepper tree in it, and it's just super moisturizing, but it gets the job done. It cleans what you need.
It really does.
Leaves your face feeling very fresh.
Yeah, you don't feel stripped after you use it. Like, it's a lot of cleansers, a lot of face washes. They make my skin feel like really dry after I use it, and I think you always say we get addicted to that like squeaky clean feeling, but it's actually like stripping your skin of essential nutrients, hydration, moisturization. And I've heard a lot of people actually recently have said, oh, I stopped using cleanser. I stopped using face wash when all my acne went away. I just used water because the face washes strip your skin. I personally still believe in washing my face. Like, I don't want to just go
oil,
rogue.
makeup.
Yeah, I'd rather wash my face personally. But I know with a cleanser like this, it's not being stripped of its essential, hydration and everything. everything that makes skin look really vibrant.
Well, because the moisture barrier on your skin it's delicate. So, and I think maybe less for your generation, but in my generation, it was like, you wash that face. Like we use really harsh detergents on our skin. In the teen years. And then they used to give us like Noxzema, which was crazy. Like cold cream. Do you even know what cold cream is?
Wow.
Cold cream was like from Zanny's generation. So
Really?
they would use like this, it was a tub of heavy cream. It looked like Crisco. But like the Noxzema one had like a menthol in it. And that you would rub, and it was heavy. So when that kind of trended out, my years growing up, it was like, get your face clean, scrub it clean. And I never had really oily skin, so I just didn't need something that strong, but we all used it because that's what we were told to use. And then they would tell us to use a serious toner. The toners of my time, you guys know how astringent they were. And they had alcohol and witch hazel and all kinds of like very strong astringents. And it was like, you have to close your pores. A lot of you and are obviously my age using Noxzema. But the toners of that time were, again, you'd put them on a cotton ball and you'd have to, your eyes would run the same way they do with conventional nail polish remover. I mean, they were strong, but you'd be like, okay, I got my skin clean and I closed those pores. Our toner is totally different. Our toner has soothing agents. It's made with olive leaf and willow herb. We are at a place that has a ton of olive orchards. We'll show you in a second. So we're in the middle of an olive orchard right here. But these are calming ingredients. So what it does is you spray this on your face after you wash it, and it actually helps relax and open your pores so that you can create like a liquid highway. Think of it like a water slide, so that then when you put on your serums and your moisturizers, they can penetrate deeply into your skin and do the work with all those great ingredients.
Getting compliments on your hair, Mom. Your
Mine?
hair is gorgeous.
Oh, I think
That's Sarah. Or maybe it's mine.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah, maybe they're talking.
We'll both take the
Oh,
compliment.
hey, Rocco. Rocco says hi. Hi, Rocco. Oh, Pond's Cold Cream. Yes, Nancy, that's the one I was thinking of. Pond's Cold Cream. Are you sitting near a bird feeder?
No,
just
they're
step
in
out
these
for a second
cypress
so they
trees.
can see.
They're in the
So they can see. We're here. Let me just give you guys a quick little pan.
Stop.
Because they heard us coming near. So this is the beautiful. We're going to only get a little bit of a sunset today. But when you think about the rolling Tuscan hillsides.
Okay, I'm going to turn this around.
Oh. Yeah, and then look at all these beautiful olive orchards over here. I mean, there are hills of them. Jan, the special is a 3-piece Try Me kit. It is Suzanne Organics Everyday Cleanser, the Calming Toner, and the Bioactive Moisturizer. And those 3 pieces are normally $129.97, and you get them on sale today for $74.99. It is a 42% off sale. So you can see there's plenty of olive. And you can see spring is just starting. Let's see if we're just breaking through. So, I mean, what's nice is that we've had this place to ourselves. And we've had nice weather. Chilly, but nice.
It hasn't been too bad.
No, like a nice sweater.
Yeah.
Sweater weather, but I want to show you this beautiful tree. Look at this.
It's great.
So pretty.
This cherry blossom?
I don't know. I can't tell. This could be peach or apple. Well, it wouldn't be apple, but it could be cherry. It could be apricot. Christy said, I recently started using your toner and I'm already obsessed. I'm a big fan of your family and your products. Amazing.
That's great.
Where is Alan? Alan is at home. He was with Leslie and Daisy on Wednesday making hot dogs. And Alan has a bunch of very, very interesting things brewing up for the business. He's 88 years old, still disruptive, and he's really he breaks the norm. So I'm going to say he's just amazing how he just keeps thinking of interesting ways to enhance the business. Why are you in Tuscany? We just love it. We just love it here.
Because it's amazing.
Yeah, we just came, visit our friends, explore nature. And it's so nice because we can really work from wherever we are.
Yeah.
Most of my work happens on my laptop, so ordering products and developing products and checking in with my teams can, bless you,
Thank you.
can all happen from wherever I am. So I think it's always really good to keep yourself motivated and inspired. And we love travel, and we're fortunate that we're able to do it. So here we are. When will the gummies be back to reorder? Nancy, very soon. I think Jill said within the next couple of weeks, maybe sooner, but I'm going to say 2 weeks so that you're not disappointed. Yeah, it does feel like a second home, especially, a lot of you say when you see me cooking on my handle, you say, does anyone ever cook for you? When we go on vacation like this, that's when I enjoy
Eating out
and having, last night the owner of this inn cooked for us, and the food was amazing. And it really felt like a mom was cooking.
Jill said the gummies delivering any
day. Okay, so as soon as they get them in the warehouse, we will get them up on the site and get them out to you. Marty said, I had to fry a hot dog after Alan.
I love that.
Bruce will be out in a second. He's just doing a little work from his laptop because this is what we do here. At 6 o'clock, is it 6 or? Our 6 o'clock is, it's like 5 or 6 o'clock is when
9?
Los Angeles wakes up.
Yeah. Are the roll-on fragrances on sale?
We don't have a special on those today, but, you can wait for one of our 25% off sales. Today, what we're talking about are...
Try Me Trio.
Yeah, Try Me Trio, our everyday cleanser, our calming toner, and our bioactive moisturizer in the Suzanne Organics line. Let's talk about that moisturizer, Violet.
This is a great moisturizer if you're like, I don't know where to start, because we have so many amazing moisturizers. This is our standard, go-to moisturizer. It's the Bioactive moisturizer, and this is one of our best sellers, right? This is Stargirl top tier product.
I want you to be able to see the consistency of it here.
She's thick.
To me, it's the perfect consistency because it hydrates, but it absorbs, and it's not greasy. And you can use this on pretty much any skin type. It's beautiful.
They keep their nests in the cypress trees?
I bet they do. It sounds like that's their home. Wow, that just feels so good.
It feels good. It smells nice, too. It's very fresh.
Yeah, and it's loaded with CoQ10. And CoQ10 is, that's where CoQ10, it creates cellular energy. So, again, when you want your skin to feel hydrated and alive, you want to look down at a cellular level of what will energize the skin. And that's why you get your skin, the appearance of your skin just is so hydrated and vibrant with Bioactive moisturizer because it's loaded with CoQ10, and that golden color comes from sea buckthorn berry. And sea buckthorn berry is a really interesting plant. It is loaded with omega-3, 6, 7, and 9 fatty acids. One plant, omega-3, 6, 7, and 9. So it's just one of those unbelievable superfoods. It's bright orange, And so you'll see that our Bioactive moisturizer, depending on the batch, the color will vary a little from batch to batch, because with nature,
Yeah.
the sea buckthorn berry varies in terms of how intense it is, just like when you get, you know, a pomegranate, and some are darker than others. So that is our 3-piece kit. And again, if you just joined us, we have a Try Me today.
It's on sale for $74.99. That's 42% off.
Yeah, it's $129 retail value. This is a great way to try our products. These are high-end products. These are department store quality. But what we do at our brand is we put the money into the ingredients. When we tell you we put active ingredients like CoQ10 and sea buckthorn berry in our moisturizer, it's not just a tiny little blessing of that ingredient. We load it with as much as you're allowed to put in it. And we spend less money on packaging. We spend less money on marketing. And we're not sharing our products at a retailer where you have to pay them half. So we pass on the discount to you. And that's how we run our business, so we can have, I think they're the best products. I could use any products that I want. And as soon as we developed these, I've never used anything else. I've never used a different toner. I have a couple of our different moisturizers, and every now and then I'll switch out my cleanser for an exfoliating cleanser. But
in this brand.
I use all Suzanne Organics brand. It is a great deal,
You can use this
Stacey.
moisturizer day and night. Mm-hmm. We got a question. Have you ever been to San Gimignano?
Yes.
I've actually never been outside the town square of San Gimignano. We went last year just for an hour, maybe. We had like a quick time
Why did
period
we go, Violet?
for the gelato, because they have apparently the best in the world, and it was the best I've ever
here's the
had,
thing.
because they have 10 cows, and the milk for the gelato comes from only their 10 cows. Mm-hmm. And it was crazy good.
Well, they have gelato contests every year, so you can look on the wall and you can see how many years they have won.
Wow.
And it's pretty much every year.
That's
and
so
then,
funny.
because you keep thinking, like, come on, all gelato is good, right? Like, have you ever met gelato that you didn't really like? But
Actually,
when you're
yes.
in Italy, there are a few rules that the locals will explain you should look out for when you're looking at gelatos. If you're looking on one of those busy streets and you see the mounds of gelato in the window, that, they say, that's not a homemade artisanal batch of gelato. That's ordered from somewhere else. It's not as good. You want to look for the small batch ones. They're usually under the counter and they have to take the lid off. And those artisanal ones are generally small batch, homemade, and just that much better. But this place, oh my God. But it's the cows. It's the creamiest gelato. Well, probably, weren't we going to try to go there?
Yeah, but I don't know the plan.
Okay.
Yeah. Stacy said they are way better than high-end department stores. Your products are so safe, clean, effective, and more affordable than those ones. It's a great testimonial, and it's true.
It's true. And also, you can layer a lot of our serums and things and different moisturizers and our eye cream and our neck products. This is our basic trio. So that's why we wanted to help those of you who have never tried Suzanne Organics. Just come in the door, try these 3 products, use it for a month. If you don't like it, return it. You have 30 days to try this risk-free, because first of all, we would never have you keep something unless you like it. So try this for 30 days. It's going to be $74.99 to get in the door, and try it for 30 days. If you don't love this more than what you're currently using, you can send it back and there will be no questions asked. You'll get a full refund on your products. But I just bet, like all of these customers that you see here, it would be a great thing for you to try, because then you go, oh, now I want to get that ageless serum that everyone talks about. Oh, well, now I have to get the anti-aging eye cream that everyone talks about. I think I want to add that liquid oxygen. How about the neck firming serum and the neck firming cream? And how about the toxic-free nail polish? So this is how we're inviting you in to Suzanne Organics, so that you can really see what Suzanne Summers was all about. She was really a pioneer in helping create this alley for clean beauty. There was no clean beauty when we started this line, and Suzanne said, I want toxins out of my beauty products. Now that I know how many toxins are here, I want them out of my beauty products. And that's how the line was created. She was always ahead. Your grandmother was, she was a pioneer.
But what's annoying too is that a lot of people are talking about clean beauty nowadays. Like I hear I go into this one store sometimes and they sell a lot of different things. They sell makeup, they sell some skincare stuff, some perfume, some little clothing. Like it's sort of a little boutique, like a fun little boutique. And they talk about, oh, this is a great new product and it's a clean beauty product. And sometimes I get curious and I look up the ingredients and I'm like, okay, so this is clean beauty, because I know the ingredients. I work at this company, so I see the chemical emulsifiers, known carcinogens, and you're allowed to call that a clean beauty. Like, what's the, I guess, standard for clean beauty? And so I think what's really cool is that here you don't just get clean beauty, you get toxic-free beauty. You get certified toxic-free EcoCert beauty. So that's really important. We also got some really great comments here. Marilyn said, my very sensitive skin loves everything Suzanne. Cheryl said,
great for sensitive skin.
Really great. I get many compliments on my skin. Thank you for wonderful products.
Thank you.
Love your products. Have used for years and nothing else. Hoping that tariffs and U.S. Canada dollar difference isn't going to make me put me out of your market.
We hope so too.
Caroline, I'd love it if you ever write a book on how to succeed in sales. She'd be good at that, wouldn't she? Break products, nothing compares. Deal today is the Try Me Trio. That is Everyday Cleanser, Calming Toner, and Bioactive Moisturizer for $74.99. That's 42% off.
Yeah, the retail value was $129.99. So this is an incredible discount and deal.
Great deal.
We are getting a pretty little.
I use the volumizing shampoo. I use it every night.
I had to wash my hair by myself.
She did. Oh. Well, her blowout lasts like a week. But you're getting so many compliments on your hair today.
Violet looked at me today and she was like, wow, Mom, you need to wash your hair. So about an hour ago, I tried. Like I looked in the mirror and I had my little grow back brush with me and I tried to just fluff it.
You would tell me. You would tell me.
I would. You know what I did? I put my head upside down because I didn't want to redo my makeup. I washed.
And you washed it that?
I washed it.
That's so funny.
And then you can't use your Suzanne hair dryer brush here because it doesn't work with a converter. In fact, you'll ruin it if you try.
I tried that once and I did ruin mine.
Yeah, your hair tools, it has to have the conversion on it. You can't use a converter for it. But unbelievably, they have a really nice hair dryer here. So she's a little fluffy, but she's okay.
Do we need a code? No code needed.
No code today. We're literally just talking about this Try Me piece. Caroline, what is the best time to put on the liquid oxygen? After the moisturizer or before? So here's what you're going to do, Calbell. Thank you for asking. You're going to start with your cleanser, and then if you're going to exfoliate, you want to exfoliate. Then you're going in with the toner. Right after the toner is when you start the serums. The liquid oxygen would be your first serum, unless you're using, we do have a brightening serum. So after the toner, liquid oxygen, and then any other serums that you want to layer with that. And then you go in with your moisturizer.
And then eye cream.
Eye cream or neck cream or any of the other specialty areas for creams. Non-toxic is not the same as toxin-free. That's true, Sharon. When we say certified toxic-free, you can see we have a logo here at the bottom. There's actually an organization that has very strict guidelines to make sure that even if you're using organic ingredients, sometimes they can be extracted with toxins that then contaminate the organic nature of what once was a great ingredient. So the certified toxic-free goes beyond organic. And there are different certifications for all of these things. It's our job to know this stuff. Some people will say this is natural. There is no definition for natural. So if you're in a grocery store, or if you're looking at makeup, or if you're looking at hair care or skin care, natural has no definition. So and anything can be natural. So that's one of those kind of weasel words. organic, there's a difference between USDA certified organic and organic. So USDA certified organic has to be, I believe it's 95% organic ingredients. When you get to that level, you can't use some of the amazing anti-aging actives that we have in our products. So we are organic, which means you have to be at least 70% organic. And Suzanne made that decision because she's like, listen, I need these products to have the anti-aging actives that are going to help me look and feel good. So that is why our products are organic and they're certified toxic free. So that those things that we're using that may not be certified organic are still certified toxin free. So anyway, that's probably more than you needed to know about organic and certified toxin free.
But that's good. That's very
they're
transparent.
Different definitions.
And by the way, I think that's important because also some ingredients are more important to be organic than other ingredients. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We know that with food too. We know about the dirty dozen. We know about, you know, for example, celery is really important to get organic celery. Strawberries,
blueberries.
But if you have to cut corners on, I don't know if this is accurate, but like garlic,
and like
pepper,
like cantaloupe, things that have
a skin,
a big rind like that are not. The pesticides don't go as much in mangoes. You need organic.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my point. Cantaloupe. I mean, if I got a non-organic
spinach, celery, you those need to be organic.
But if I got non-organic peppercorns, I'd be like, okay. You know, if I didn't want to pay extra for organic peppercorns, I'd be like, okay, I'm using a few little
like
peppercorns.
Apples
have to be organic.
If you cannot get an organic apple, like I literally won't eat it. I certainly would never give it to a child. Yeah. And when you think of how much apple and applesauce and you know, it's and berries. Like you can't think of giving your kid something better than a bowl of fresh strawberries or fresh blueberries. But if they have those pesticides, they really soak in a lot of the pesticides. So anyway, we always try to...
Point being, as organic as possible is always the goal, but some things are more important than others.
Tammy, the gummies are back any day. So as soon as they're up, I will hop on and let you guys know.
Don't forget our Try Me Trio, guys. This is our deal for today. We have the Everyday Cleanser, the Calming Toner, and the Bioactive Moisturizer. All
retail value $129.97.
42% off at $74.99. So what a deal. These three products for $74.99.
We also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try these products for 30 days. If you're new to our brand, we want you to experience organic and toxic-free skincare. You'll find out what Suzanne Summers, as a pioneer in clean beauty, was really all about. And it could just be the gateway into beautiful products that don't cost as much as department store products, but they get the job done. They feed your
better
skin,
ingredients,
nurture, hydrate, and help you just to look and feel wonderful. So, should we go see a cow?
Yeah, let's go see it. Should I get Daddy?
Oh yeah. Hey Bruce, you want to go see the cow?
Hello.
Who's here?
Wow, look how pretty that is behind us.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm just reading comments.
It's Bruce. Will there be a sale on the candles for Mother's Day?
Candles.
Yes, Rose. Yes, there will.
Wow, I am mesmerized by the sky over our head.
I was going to say by how pink you are
next
to the sky.
That's always going to be. They say I'm Irish. It's actually sun damage.
What city are you in? Asciano.
Asciano. We're east of Siena. They had so much rain here. I don't know if they're in Siena in the middle. There's a piazza that they have a horse race in. They have that horse race
Siena.
4 years.
We're close to Siena.
And they had to cancel that horse race twice this year because of the rain. Yeah.
Gladys, that's so cool. She said, thank you for putting together this trio. I wanted to order, but I cannot order everything. Well, now you can. That's
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. Patty said, hood to see you too. Everything's hood.
There's Nancy. Here's the man. She even gave you a blue heart because she knows. Those blue eyes.
To match my blue eyes. Thanks, Nancy.
Say hi to Rocco, too.
What's up, Rocco?
Oh, Linda said the jade eye mask is fantastic. Love you so much. I'm so glad you like that. Yeah, it's a jade quartz. Sometimes Violet just says jade, and I was thinking it's not jade. Jade quartz is a little different than jade. That would be $1 million.
That sounds like a
jade.
character in a movie.
Jade
Hi, I'm Jade Quartz.
Yeah, Jade Cats.
It almost looks like a fake background.
It really
Look at
does.
this.
Look at that with the little teeny sliver of what's left of the sun.
Pretty.
Should we go see the cow?
Yeah, let's go see.
Who are you calling a cow?
Cindy.
Okay, Bruce, will you bring the light?
Is the light going to be effective over there?
Okay, we don't need it. We can just.
Whoa.
Are you turning it around, Pete?
Yeah.
Aggressivo.
Oh, it's not as dark as I.
No, there's a lot of light in the sky still. For a camera.
Oh, I went the other way.
Wow, look at that.
How
Look at that sky.
When the lights start
Man.
turning on.
You know, given that we're in the land of incredible painters, God still kind of has it over everyone.
Yeah,
Well, you can see why there are so many landscapes painted.
Right.
I know. It looks like a Renaissance painting.
Yes.
And I'm sure they were sitting in Siena.
So Siena is just over the hill. The far hill that you see there is Siena. It's about 25 minutes from here.
But you can't drive through it. Got to park outside.
This is just a place to inhale, exhale, enjoy this
recharge.
beautiful grass. Yeah, talk about a place to do some grounding. Oh, there's Cindy.
Where's Cindy? Oh, over there.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey. Cindy says, oh, you brought that guy again.
Hi.
Yeah.
Cindy's not that crazy about me, just for the record.
So Cindy is
She likes anyone.
Cindy is a pet.
Yeah.
They do not use her for milking or eating. She's just a pet. And she lives in this beautiful land.
Cindy just brings love to the land.
I know. She's so sweet.
She's eating. She kind of eats all day.
Should we go see the chickens and the ducks?
Yeah, the chicken.
Okay, let's see, you guys, if we can get...
Careful of service.
Yeah, we'll see if we get service, but they also have pet chickens and a pet geese,
We learned last night that
ducks.
the Italian saying, like if someone like knows their stuff, like, oh yeah, that person, she really knows her stuff. I was talking about Caroline. I said, she really knows her stuff. And the saying in Italian is, you know your chickens. Conosco I miei polli.
This beautiful tree.
So we're going to go know our chickens right now. That's the point. You see how I brought that around?
My daughter's name is Cindy. Marie said, lol. It's a good name. It's a good daughter, and it's a good cow. So they have a ton of olive orchards here. This is the beginning of the olive grove, but it's also where the chicken coop is.
All of the other reindeer comes from?
Just a little nature walk.
I actually haven't been up here yet.
Hello. This is Hap. I can't wait to see the ducks because earlier today, the ducks and the geese were out of their lake and they started charging at us a little bit. And then they stopped quacking really loudly to like alert the other ducks that were here. I was like, okay.
Or else they think we're bringing food.
Yeah.
This is a little limonaya, which is where they keep the lemon trees during the winter. Oh, here we go.
Oh, hello.
Ducks and geese.
Let's go inside.
Oh, yeah, they think we have food.
Okay, I was losing connection over there. You guys back on Facebook? You can see again? Okay, now we're back. All right, sorry we lost you guys for a minute. Oh, yeah, on us. Hi.
What do you want?
Oh, I was just,
Okay.
this is like my favorite view of the property right here. So nice.
Me
Mark
too.
Wilkinson's on.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Marky
And
Mark.
How are ya?
Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea. All right, give them the nice view. Say goodbye.
I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you
I'm
giving me a view?
Yeah.
Oops, wait.
She meant this view.
Okay. All right, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
We're just going to give you a moment just to look at the beautiful view, but thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Hope you got that great Try Me kit.
Try Me Trio for 42% off.
All right.
Try
enjoy.
me to the
Enjoy.
moon.
Goodbye.
Do-do-do-do.